What's good, YouTube? Chris is So Pro here, coming at you with another deck profile to celebrate the fact that I almost have 300 subscribers and that my AdSense review, or my AdSense application got approved. So now my videos are open to monetization. What that is if you click on those ads down there, I get some money. So feel free to if you want. And let's get on to the deck profile. I've been going 3-1 at locals with this every week. I haven't always been topping because of that other little detail that I talked about in another video about the number of rounds and the powers of 2 and such like that. I might have a link to it up here somewhere and down in the description as well. So let's get to the deck profile. It's offering gadgets. Before we get to the gadgets, I will get to the tech choices. Triple Photon Thrasher. Just to let you know before I get into the deck completely, the list will completely change once Gear Giganto X comes out, like drastically. But it's a free special summon from your hand if you control no monsters. Even if your opponent doesn't have monsters, you can still drop him, which makes him better than Cyber Dragon. Plus, he's a level 4, so you could go special summon, normal summon a gadget, and go into an Xyz after you do your stuff. Triple Jirac-Gwaiba. Jirac-Gwaiba allows you to go into Logia and Dolka plays. I've been considering running Hydro Geddon over it, but I really haven't decided yet, just because Hydro Geddon has access to the third one and can still attack. The only thing I don't like about him is that it has to send the monster to the graveyard, and I like sighting Dimensional Fissure and stuff like that. And then we run 2 of each gadget, 2 red, 2 yellow, and 2 green. I really like doing my deck profiles like this instead of holding my camera with one hand and doing it. Yeah. And then for the last 4 monsters, I'm running double Effect Veiler and double Max C because I do not like anything. I don't like other monster effects. I don't like other special summons. Basically, I hate my opponents. Then we get on to the spells. We run triple Pot of Duality to help search the deck out faster. Triple Forbidden Lance to help protect the gadgets and also to like Weibo plays go off a lot easier. Triple Mystical Space Typhoon. A lot of people argue that you don't need Mystical Space Typhoon in anti-meta decks like this, but I beg to differ. I mean, there's stuff that you can get out of the way, like their MSTs, their skill drains, stuff like that. Then for staples, Heavy Storm, Reborn, Book, and Darkhole. And then I'm running 1 Pot of Avarice. Since I'm only running 2 of each gadget, the Pot of Avarice helps me recycle the deck a lot faster. Even though 3 of each gadget is the OTK, this is more of a control-based deck, and I don't like OTKing with the gadget deck, mainly because I clump my hand. My hand gets clumped a lot, and I end up drawing multiple gadgets. Even with 2 of each gadget, I don't like it. And I like being able to go Shockmaster and watching my opponent cry as I lock down their best plays. Onto the traps. Double Ultimate Offering. I'd run triple if I could. I actually think this card should go to 3 because it's hard to draw. And even when you do draw it, there's MST, there's Dust Tornado, there's Night Beam for when you have to set it and your opponent goes. There's just a lot of answers for it. 2 Dimensional Prison because I hate it when my opponent attacks. I mean, that's understandable. Who doesn't hate that? Double Bottomless because I hate Chaos Dragons and Rescue Rabbits, so I'm maining these. Double Zone of the Spirit. This is my favorite card. I'm going to stop looking down at the camera like that. I'm just kind of trying to see my screen as I record to make sure y'all can see it, but it looks really creepy. But anyways, basically Trap Monster. It gets summoned in defense, so you play it on your opponent's end phase. You can turn it to attack next turn to start attacking your opponent's monsters. And it's a level 4 monster, so you can exceed with these, since they are a physical card, unlike tokens that are not physical cards and anything can be played to represent a token. This does become a physical card in your monster card zone, and you can use it to overlay. Also, his other effect is pretty good, that when it's destroyed by battle, your opponent takes battle damage, or not battle damage, your opponent takes damage equal to the attack of the monster that killed it by battle. So it doesn't just have to be attacked, you can run into it, because there's a lot of games where I find myself down, where I've got my opponent really low on life, and I can't really do a lot to them. So, a lot of people don't know about Logia and stuff, or Logia and Dolka don't really know about the effect that much. So I think it can be negated by Dolka, I'm not too sure, I'll check up on that. But they might let it go through with Logia, and you go attack, and they'll be like, okay, and they'll be like, effect, you lose. And they're just like, oh, that sucks. But yeah, Zone of the Spirit's one of my favorite cards. And then Triple Solemn. you know, 2 warnings and a judgment. And Starlight Road for the heavy storm plays, the torrentials, like you're going off and they go, oh, you summoned a bunch of monsters in 1 turn, torrential. Sorry, I did it again. Did you just summon a bunch of monsters in 1 turn? Yeah, I did. Oh, well, torrential. And it's like Starlight Road. Now I'm going to summon another monster and negate your torrential. We got on to the extra deck. I don't want to show you all the side yet because I haven't really finalized it. 1 Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon because we are running Cyber Dragons in the side deck and you can make big monsters with it. 1 Ally Justice Catastrophe for Veiler and a Gadget, or Veiler and a Photon Thrasher. That's actually won me some games. Stardust Dragon for the Starlight Road. And that's it for Fusions and Synchros. On to the Exceeds. We run 1 Maestroke, 1 Papilloperative. This guy goes to work even if you flip up a Raikou with his effect. That puts a Raikou in attack position for you to do stuff with. Double Shockmaster, because Shockmaster just says, oh, play Ultimate Offering and I've got 3 gadgets on the field, or 3 level 4 monsters on the field in general. I'm going to overlay into this guy and I'll shut down Chaos Dragons by calling effect monsters, shut down Rabbit by calling just whatever it is good to call in that situation. Then for the Guaibas, there's 1 Dolka and 2 Logias. People wonder why I run 2 Logias, and it's because, you know, Ultimate Offering and stuff like that. Or not Ultimate Offering, I'm sorry. Pot of Avarice can recycle the monsters. So, I really like that. Plus, there's a Mind Control in the side deck that I always side in against Dino Rabbits so I can do more plays. 1 Vylon de Sigma. Yes, this guy is legal now. I'm extremely happy about that. They released Hidden Arsenal 6 early at our local on Saturday. So they were like, why not? You can play with your Vylon de Sigma. I've been holding this thing since the Dual Terminal came out. But this guy is just so cool. Take an opponent's monster, and the other effect's kind of irrelevant because of all the different monster attributes out there. But you just take the monster and equip it to him, and you just attack. I mean, you can only equip 1 monster at a time, I think. Or no, you can actually have multiples equipped to him. But he's just really cool. Takes care of problems, gets big monsters off the field. It takes a light Pulsar Dragon off the field so you don't have to worry about it. And double Utopia to stop attacks. I'm actually not running Utopia Ray because I don't have one. I'll probably post a binder video up soon so I can try to get some of those last minute cards that I don't have. Because I have stuff everywhere. Like I have my Chaos Dragon extra decks in another box, including my Strike Bouncer, my Atomb, and Gaia Charger. And then the last 2 cards are double Gemnite Pearl. And I picked these up for $10 a piece. Meaning, a Mandala Palm, you do not have to sell your cards for overly ridiculous prices. It's freaking retarded. I'm going to rant about that soon. But that's the deck profile. Rate, comment, subscribe, guys. Peace.